Hi, friends. Welcome back to the Witch's Lazaretto because I'm still in lockdown. Uh, Hopefully, within the next couple of weeks, they're going to start lifting some things, but um, yeah, it's still not the same. It's still pretty much lockdown mode. So here I am. But I can't believe it. I got a Kickstarter deck. So the Curio Tarot came in a few days ago. Actually, more like a week or so ago, truthfully. I haven't opened it or anything. As you guys know by my previous videos, I've been going through some stuff. But slowly coming out of it. So I got the Curio Tarot here to show you. Um, this card is done in the RWS style. So there's nothing different about it except for the images. So the Curio Shop is a small store located in Las Vegas. And they tend to things of the creepy and cool, which you all know is right up my alley. Yeah, so this is their kind of creepy take on the tarot. Unfortunately, due to the pandemic and things going on, I am not going to receive the guidebook for another few weeks. But they did want to get the tarot deck out to the Kickstarter backers because you can use it. It's RWS based. The guidebook just gives you a little bit more about their thought process on the whole thing. So I'm excited to see that. But in the meantime, I have the deck. So it comes in just a very plain box, but it's a sturdy box. So that works. The card stock is okay. It's okay. I'm not sure what GSM they said it was going to be. It's not. It's not flimsy, but it's not really thick either. It's got the nice bendability to it. So I think this is going to be durable. I think it's going to be durable, and it's got the flexibility to riffle shuffle really well. So yeah, just plain edges, and let's get into it. So here we have the Fool. And I did tell you these are darker images. The Magician, the High Priestess, the Empress. It's almost like cards of the dead. The Emperor, the Hierophant. Now, from what I understand, these are digitally, these are done both by hand, photography, and digital manipulation. So I found that very cool to have all three aspects of that. So far, I'm really loving the images. What I'm not loving, though, is the itty bitty print of the card name, even though the number is quite large at the top. So obviously, anybody who's worked with ERWS long enough, you recognize it by number. You really don't need the name, but for aesthetics, I think having the name a little larger would be appreciative. Ooh, I do like the Strength card. Interesting. I can't tell if they're opening or closing, so that's a good thing. I love this Hermit card. I love that Hermit card. That's a gorgeous card. Wouldn't mind having that in a print. Should have thought of that, though. This was a Kickstarter from October last year. Wheel of Fortune. We have Justice. The Hanged Man. And then, of course, thanks to my good friend Simon, I always turn it right side up just to, I don't know if this will show or if I'm going to shake too much here. Let's see. Get a good look at his face. Not much of an expression on that. So, there. And then Death. I kind of like how it starts out and then it kind of fades into the black. Every card fades into the black. Temperance. The Devil. Ooh, and that's got a pop of color in it. The Tower. I like that. I like that tower. Ooh. The Star. How pretty. I wonder whose chihuahuas those are. How cool for the moon. Okay, so this is still a creepy baby. Look at the baby. I know I'm not holding it very still, but I'm trying. Creepy. That is a totally creepy baby. And you know what? It's acceptable because this is a creepy deck. It's creepy. Judgment. And then lastly, we have the World. So, loving the major arcanas for sure. Oh, look at that ace. Ace of Wands. 2. Oh yeah, I'm digging on this deck. 3. 4. This is definitely... I love it. 6. 7. Not much difference to the 8. 9. 10. And we have the Page. The Knight. Queen. The King. Ooh. Lovin', 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 creepy, creepy. And I gotta tell you, the aces are just blowing me away. Look at the ace. Loving these aces. 2. 3. 4. Even with a skull face, he looks rather bored. 5. 6. 'Still lots of choices in the cups. 9. And I suppose that's about as happy as you can get for a dead card. So, or for dead people, you know. Page. Love that. Then we have the knight, forward facing horse, the queen, ooh, and the king. These are gorgeous. I'm really digging on the images. Ace. Look at that ace. The colors they put to the ace. That might be the only thing that might make this better if they had put more pops of color into it. But still, it's stunningly... oh, this is great. Look at that 3 of swords. Besides being impaled by the swords, there's someone actually gripping and squeezing the heart. Wow. I almost think that's got to be my favorite 3 of swords card that I've seen so far. The 4. Five. 6. 7. My neighbors across the street. Wow. 8. 9. That's kind of haunting. And of course, the 10. And we have the page and the knight. The queen. Ooh, look at that queen. And the king. Wow, he's ready to go. Okay, last one. Again, gorgeous with the aces. Ace. 2. The 3. The 4. 5. Wow. 6. The 7. The 8. 9. And 10. You can kind of see, I think, that the pentacles are happier because they seem to have a bit more color in them than the other suits. So I think they're using the light to kind of depict happiness. Queen. And then finally, the king. Wow, you guys. Okay, so this is, that was the walkthrough of the Curio. Well, I guess these cards had somewhat more color in them than maybe I saw looking at them one at a time. More shadow and light than I initially gave them credit for, looking at them in the screen as opposed to looking at them right here in front of my face. So there is a bit more light and color in here than it may come across on the screen. It's a beautiful deck. I can't wait to use it. I'm very excited that I backed it. Unfortunately, at this time, I looked into it, and the Curio shop itself in Vegas is closed. And I was unable to find any listings for this tarot deck. So the only thing I can hope for is that when stores start opening up again, that maybe they will put the deck up for sale later on. In the meantime, that was the Curio Tarot, and I will see you with another one very soon.